it's Rene with Rene Steppin Out on Faith. Everyday talk for everyday people. Get it in. We're taking calls right now. Hello? Hey. Speaking. We love you too. Hello?
Hey, Renee, this is Jazz. I'm calling from Highland Park.
Hey, Jazz.
I love your show. Keep getting it in.
We love you too, Jazz. Thank you.
Hello, Renee. I'm loving your show, baby. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna talk to you every day, understand me?
I love to hear that.
Hey, Renee, this is Key. We love your show. We get it in, baby. Woo, woo.
All right, woo woo. God bless, Key.
Everyday talk, everyday people stepping out on faith with Rene.
All right. Welcome to the Rene Steppin Out on Faith show. I am your hostess, Rene, and it is a pleasure to be here today. I might have to write some stuff down, ramming like that. You know what I mean?
It did sound like it was.
Hey, it's just, it is. It's natural. It just come on out natural. Welcome to the Rene Steppin Out on Faith show. In the studio with me today is Q Lewis, Mr. Quincy Lewis from Off the Block. What's up, Q?
What up, though?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. What's going on, Detroit and everywhere on Earth?
Everywhere, worldwide. You heard me? From HP, Michigan, and that's Highland Park, not Hazel Park, to around the world. You hear me?
It could have been Hazel.
Not at all. Not at all. That's HP. Everybody know HP is Highland Park all day long. 313 for real.
For sure.
This is where it started. Detroit wasn't the D without HP. Oh, look at me. Oh, my God. I'm just fabulous.
So you want a record deal or you want to do a radio show?
Whoa. It's good to have you here today, Q. I tried to post as much as I could. You guys, you're in for a treat today. Q Lewis has everything from books out to current radio show to upcoming books. We might be looking at a movie soon. I
ain't say all that.
Okay, I'm pushing it. You know me, Rene Steppin Out on Faith. Go for it.
Right. Stepping out on faith for real.
For real. Real talk. You guys, the call-in number is 313-868-3688 or 313-868-0331. Any questions needs to be asked. Remember, we support the independent community right here. Again, from HP, Michigan to around the world, to worldwide. Remember to log in, www.fm881whpr.com, so you can see us wave at you. Exactly. The D. Is that we're gonna talk about the East Side? You could do that.
Okay,
if you
right.
feel East Side-ish, it's okay.
Okay.
I love the East Side.
All right. Well, pardon my East Side. I almost wore my T-shirt.
Pardon your
too.
East Side?
Yeah.
I hear that all the time.
Because we got
day?
T-shirts too.
Did you bring me one?
I didn't bring one, or I didn't wear
Okay,
mine.
mistake number one.
I know.
Renee gets.
I got a
on.
clean polo on though. Like
That's what's up. I
black
see
and red Detroit
I
hat.
see your D hat. I see you repping the D. So it's safe to say you from the D.
Yeah, for sure.
All day,
every day.
All day East Side. We got I'm gonna quote 1-800 East Side. That's I like that they say that. A lot of East Siders. Everybody love the East Side.
East Side got our own terminology, especially. Anyway, we won't get into all that. So anyway.
Right, because we'll get the East Side to call in and represent. I know. That I know they will, and that's the East Side of Detroit that we talking about, you guys, because we are worldwide. We want you to know what city,
right,
where we rep and what we talking about.
That could be East Side anywhere, right?
It could be. I got tons of questions. You gonna be here for the whole hour with us?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick it for the whole hour. I even got a special treat for y'all. I brought my co-host.
For
my show. She off on the sidelines right now. She West Side, but it's all good.
Oh, that's what's up, West and East.
I still love her all the same.
Great combination, right?
For sure.
Put them together and make great combination.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me get off into it before we go to anything or any commercial breaks or anything. I want to start off with because you sound so great on the mic. I want you to know before I end the show, I gotta ask you to come back for me to get that on out the way. You know what I mean? So you're fabulous working with the mic. You're not afraid of talking to it or none of that. So
right.
High five.
All right, high five.
Or whatever it is.
High five. Elbow. Obama bump. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it.
Whatever works. So the most talented Q Lewis. I'm gonna say that because from the time I've known you, and I've shown the book on the show before.
I know, right? And you keep saying like, Q, call in. I'm talking about your book. I'm like, all right.
And the book is Off the Block, Ingleside.
Yep, that's my block.
Ingleside. Now that's east side. That's the east side of Detroit.
Yeah,
no.
that's east side. Yeah, that's east side. That's over there by the.
What is?
Oh,
The Dormers. See Dormers.
Ooh.
See how east side represent. This what I'm saying. We all out in the studio outside the door. They hollering. Dormers is what? I'm thinking of Coney Island.
Coney Island, man.
Yeah,
I'm talking about chili fries is a staple of Coney Island, but not like Zorba's.
Oh God, I'm sorry, we ain't promoting Zorba's. They ain't paying us.
I will have to say though, they did get caught on the news with the dead chicken though. That's a whole nother story though. If you ain't see that,
I didn't. I'm gonna have to plug into your line because that's where you learn everything.
It was
you
a chicken head in the strips. Remember that?
What? A baby chicken head?
Yes, you heard that story.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was Zorba's. But anyway, we're not gonna say their name no more because
they're not offering us advertisement.
Right. But yeah, that's the east side over there by the city airport. You know.
Oh, I know that area.
Yeah,
I know that area. Okay, I should know. Okay, so in Ingleside, let's talk about Ingleside off the block. Now, first, I want to know, let the viewers and listeners know that you have so many irons in the fire. Now, this is part of the irons that you have in the fire. And that's good. Keep them hot and keep them moving. You're doing on the right path. That's fabulous.
Trying to be.
If I understood correctly, you've been in this game out here with social media, radio, publishing your own books since about 2010. Is that correct?
Yeah, about 2010.
Okay. And you started off. You woke up one day. You said, "I'm gonna step out on faith." Is that what it is? and I'm going. This is what I want to do. Right. I mean, let's tell me what motivated off Ingleside off the block.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, it's kind of started way before 2010. I mean, I'm gonna throw it way back to 2001. And what happened there is I actually took a year off from school. I was going to Adrian College, and I took a year off. And during that year, I had been trying to get back to school. So when I got back to Adrian in 2001, I filled out all of these internship applications. I actually got an internship at Black Enterprise.
Okay.
And when I went out there for I know it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I went out there for about 4 months, and I learned so many things about the publishing game. You know, from Earl Graves himself. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Black Enterprise.
Shout out.
Right. And I learned some things there. And with that, I just kind of took it back home, and I was like, this is something that I can do. So I started writing a few things and actually took a poetry class. You wouldn't believe it, but I took a poetry class.
That's what's up.
And I started putting some of this stuff, pen to paper, and then I figured if it's gonna get published, why not I do it myself? And
so you're a writer by naturally. You're a writer by nature. Is that? Would you say that?
Honestly, yeah, I would say that because the thing about that is that I can write, but I can never explain how it's done. So that's how I know that it's
But you can write it down.
I can write it down, but I can never tell you like this is. I can never give you the real schematics of it, but I can do it. So that's how I know it's just a gift.
Okay. Now, when you were at Black Enterprise, and shouts out to Black, and we will shout out Black Enterprise.
Right.
It is what it is. We will. We
can give them a shout.
We have to. We have and a salute, all that. No, okay. Okay. So what I'm saying is, before Black Enterprise, did you have, or were you aware that you had the capability of being a writer?
Not really. I got a.
So it was brought out of you.
It was kind of brought out. I got a funny story about that too.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and go into that too.
I'm ready.
It's all evolving around school. So when I first got out of high school, Martin Luther King.
Shout out to King.
High school.
Okay.
His squad in the building.
Oh my God. And they out here. I'm telling you, they out here repping all the way from Chicago. I got some King graduates in there.
His squad in the building.
Okay, his squad.
Shout out to Addison Eatery too. I know they're not paying us, but that's his
God.
squad. That's his squad.
All right, Addison, we need to see you in the building anytime. Anytime on Sunday, 6 to 7.
Right. Okay. Anyway, so we're done with that.
All right.
So I went to Eastern first, and I actually was a major in computer science.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna be an engineer or something. So then after I failed my first algebra class, I figured out that I wasn't.
Algebra
can
be rough. It can be rough.
And after that, I actually ended up transferring to Adrian. That's when I met my journalism professor, who asked me one day just to do a story for the newspaper. And after that, I found out like I'm all right with this.
Okay.
And it started from there. So, that was what 1998. So shout out to 1998.
Shout out
Back to the Future.
Hey, that's what brought us here today.
Right, and that's what happened. Yeah.
Now let's talk about the book, this one, so far, because it's gonna be more. Off the block. Where what Ingleside? You grew up on this block?
Yeah, that's the block I grew up on.
Day one or
Day
for
one.
a long time?
Day one.
Okay, so you've seen a lot of things go on, and
Man.
it brought us to the book of poetry.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's pretty much how I explain it. So I mean, it's a place where I grew up. It's a place where, like you said, I've seen so many things change over time, good and bad. You know, both. So for me, it was a way to exemplify, my life, and that's pretty much what the words are. It's just, for me, it's double edged though, because it's my experiences from off the block, but also the writing is my ticket off the block. You kind of look at it like that. Yeah.
All right. Now, have you written for any particular like artists or anything like that so far? And are you willing to?
Hey, you mean like ghostwriting or something?
Yeah.
No, I never really.
You never really thought about that?
But a fun fact though. All right, I know.
Okay.
I know. My lovely lady over here will be appreciative of this because we talked about it on the show earlier.
Okay.
But I used to be a rapper. Right?
Oh, is that right?
I used to be a rapper.
I can really.
I was. My stage name was Q-Tip. This is before. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out the Q-Tip.
I'm trying to tell you. I wanted to be a rapper. I really did want to be a rapper. We did a couple of, talent shows. We got booed on one. Bounced back and did another show and did pretty decent. And then, like I said, you find out some things just not for you, and that's it.
It was you by yourself, or who else was?
No, I had a partner, man. Shout out to my man's Day A. You know what I'm saying? That was his name. Damien Asker. That's my dude. We started a rap group called Flipside, which is actually the name of my publishing company, Flipside Inc.
Okay.
So see, it's all relative.
It is.
I
see it here, Flipside Inc. I love it. I love it. Okay, so
it's all relative.
And it all works.
It all works. Yeah.
Okay, now, here it says a collection of poems and social criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Help me out with a collection of poems I can understand. Social criticism.
Yeah. Now the social criticism basically it's split up in two. So I do the poetry. It's classic poems. Some of it's some of it's just everyday kind of stuff. Some of it's kind of reminiscent of things of the past. Like I got some things in there that's kind of reminiscent of like some Black history.
Okay.
Little known stuff, or just to make sure that you don't forget.
Unseen Roots.
Yeah. Now that's one of my favorites. Yeah.
We might have to let you read that too.
Because the thing is about that one is that I knew what Roots was, but I had never sat down and watched it from beginning to end.
The movie Roots?
Right.
Oh yeah.
So I knew about it, but like it's Roots. It's like forever.
Oh God.
So I sat down one time and watched it, and then after I watched it, I actually wrote that because it gave me some ideas. It gave you some ideas about where you come from, and I think at a certain age, because we discussed this last night too, because we always having discussions.
Yeah, I love you guys topics and discussion. We want to get into that too.
All right. So yeah, I figure like people 40 and under, I think we forget what the struggle is, and it's because you at a point where you got Black business owners, a Black president. It don't seem like it's a struggle,
right?
But in reality, it is, and you have to remind people that.
Yeah, I'm glad you said 40 and under, because I'm over 40 and I ain't forget. I struggle.
You ain't forget
every day, all day. It is what it is.
Right, for sure.
Do you mind? I need you to read the Unseen Roots to us. Can you read that out to you? Is it okay?
You gotta check it out because it might be some vulgarity in there.
No, you know what it is.
Okay, because I say what I say in some of it. Yeah.
You could.
Only
you could do it better. It's only right here. Look.
Okay.
Because
it's been a long time. Okay, yeah, I can read that one.
Yeah, I don't see no vulgarity.
Because I got some vulgarities.
Well, ain't no vulgarity in that one.
Yeah. We gonna do that right now?
Yeah, this is off the block. This is coming from Ingleside, off the block, Q Lewis.
Hey, I'm gonna show you how we do it.
All right then.
All right. Unseen Roots. I am the vessel of misfortunes past, fruit of trees planted ages ago, not the root of a new bush. Neither am I the last cry before winter's knife cut deeply into plantations plotted, where people, pimped out by poverty, sing and sulk, all in the same silence. Please, I exist because of these roots.
All right, and we get the snaps.
Right, we get the snap, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I like it.
And you know what?
I like the penitentiary still too, but I ain't just want to throw them all on you like that,
I got another story too, though.
Okay, I'm ready.
I got a lot of stories. On Seeing Roots, though, is actually not only is it, a good thing that I wrote some time ago, but also I was actually able this past September, or November. I was the host of the 3rd annual Spoken Word Billboard Awards, and I was able. I know, right? Clap that up.
Snap, snap, snap.
I was able to actually read that poem live on Channel 8 News out in Washington. So
fabulous. So we have viewers and listeners and artists we hear from Washington, Seattle
DC,
area. Well,
DMV.
Seattle, Washington.
Oh, that Washington.
Yeah, the other one. That other Washington. Yeah.
Yeah, we talking about the East Side Washington. East Side everything.
Hey, all day.
But yeah, that was a good moment too.
That was a good moment. Yeah, we need some video footage of that. You guys didn't record anything?
You know what? They
recorded
it.
You could have brought the
They
footage.
recorded.
We
I
could have
haven't
went
seen
to
it.
that.
I know, right?
We could have been like, check it out. Review.
I know, right? I don't know what happened to it yet. So they did film it. I haven't seen the rebroadcast yet though. So.
Okay, and how long has Off the Block been out?
Since 2011.
Okay.
So I did that probably the last part of 2011, and since then I've been working on a few things. Kind of got focused on the radio show a little bit more, but I'm getting back into writing though. So actually, me and my lovely lady, Miss Nicole Jackson over
What's
here.
up, Nicole Jackson?
Shout
She'll
out
be
to
coming
Nicole.
in a second or so.
Yeah, you'll be seeing her.
We're
on
gonna
the
probably
second
go to
half.
some type of video or something. I
But
gotta see what
she's
you
been
got.
working
Something
on something to write too. So.
You got Ebony Butterflies. That's actually from Seattle, Washington, with Mr. Mac Dundee and Ebony Davis. Shouts out to him, but that's what we're gonna go to before when we get ready to bring Nicole.
Yes.
Okay. You know I was gonna say that other word, the wrong one. You guys, Ingleside, Off the Block, Q Lewis. Now, Q, this is what I want to know, and we're gonna get into it, and then we're gonna come on in and get an audience something else.
Okay.
So the radio show that you guys do, this is Blog Talk Radio.
Yep, Blog Talk Radio.
Okay, and you can log in and watch you guys, right?
Yep, you sure can. You can log in live. We got shows Mondays, 7 until 8. It's www.eblockradio.com. You can log in. You can watch us live on Mondays, 7 until 8. Or you can just watch, you can watch the replays anytime.
So on what? Watch the replay.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's on YouTube. So
okay,
you're actually watching the website though. It is on the website www.eblockradio.com.
Okay.
But when you hit the replays, it takes you to our YouTube channel.
Okay, great. And the YouTube channel is the same thing.
E-Block Radio. Hey, it's all
Radio.
consistent. It's brand management. Somebody need brand management? I don't. I'm just asking.
Ooh, look at you. If so, you got an email address?
I definitely.
Or can you get emails off the website?
You know what? We haven't gotten as technically inclined as that.
No
yet.
problem.
But I do have an email address you can send me directly. All right. It's Q Lewis at flipside-ink.com. Of course, that's Flipside Inc., the publishing company there. So yeah, you can reach me there. So yeah, that's what we do there. Basically, once you go to the website, is a one-stop shop. So you can watch the replays. You can watch it live. You can look at pictures. We got pictures up there. It's kind of cool.
We're going to get some photos.
We're going to get some.
We're going to get some photos today.
For sure. Photo ops all day.
T-shirt. I don't believe you didn't wear yours, but that's
okay.
You know
what? I'm going to be honest with you. I had the one I wanted to wear, and I was too lazy to wash it last night.
And you was coming on my show?
Yeah.
You going to tell me that?
Hey,
go to break.
It's all about being honest.
I respect honest. I love it. I can handle it. Now, Flipside Inc. Are you guys coming out with another book, or is anybody open to holler at you to get their book published?
Right now, yeah, I'm working on a project. Actually, as I mentioned before, Nicole's working on a project as well on her book. So we want to do. I guess I'm being selfish now. We want to work on our stuff first.
Ooh, he says all about honesty in 2015. Just respect it. Keep it moving. Okay.
But and the thing is too, though, to be honest, I do have a lot of things going on, and when someone needs to have their book published, there's a lot of editing and legwork that goes into it that I can't really guarantee that I'll be able to focus like that on another project until I'm done with mine. So just so you can get the correct, the proper amount of attention.
Right. Respectfully, I understand that. Sure. So, did you want to share the title of the new book coming out, or when it's going to be released, or you're not ready for that?
Yeah, I mean, I got a title to it already. I know Nicole hate when I talk about it because I'm not close enough to being done with it. So
should we wait?
I got to ask my manager. Should we wait?
She said no. She said go for it.
She gave me a blessing.
Thumbs up.
Oh, that's what's up. All right, now it's a book. Right now, tentatively, it's entitled "Don't Ignore the check engine light.
Yeah. Don't ignore the check engine light.
And what it is kind of a relationship based book. Just kind of about noticing the red flags. You know, don't miss those signals when you kind of been told what was gonna happen already
in a relationship.
Yeah, in a relationship. Yeah.
I can. You know what? I'm waiting. And when are we expecting this book? Because I think
I've been expecting it for a long time. So hopefully sometime soon. Now before the year's out, though, definitely I'm trying to get that put out there. And I think it's just relative because I know. Even in my truck right this moment, the check engine light is on. And I think a lot of times you ride around and it's on and you just don't pay no attention until it break down and then you're in trouble.
And that's the way it is in life, relationship.
Man.
I'm looking for that.
Me too.
You know, that's gonna be hot. That's gonna be hot. Ingleside is hot too. I love the poems, and we might get you to read another one.
I got a few in there.
Let's talk about the radio show, and that's where it come from, straight off E-Block. E-Block is Ingleside.
Yes.
All this time, I did not know. Oh my God, I feel so lame. Sometimes I have lame moments. Excuse my lame moments. Oh my goodness, because I'm like E-Block radio, off E-Block. Duh.
Yeah, that's
E-Block is Ingleside.
Ingleside, for sure.
Ingleside.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we got that understanding, I know.
Right. And the strange thing about that too, though, I got plenty of stories. So
that's what's up.
Now with that though, with the E-Block radio, what happened one night, or actually one afternoon, I got a friend that lives in the neighborhood still, has like some weight sets in his basement. So sometimes we go over there and do little penitentiary workouts. Oh,
that's that tough steel stuff.
Right, exactly.
Okay,
so we're in the basement, you know, we messing around, having a little gym session, and one of my partners was like, you know, we should do a radio show. And I was like, a radio show?
Right.
Like, man, please. So I went home one day and I just Googled it. I'm like, well, what would it take to do a radio show?
Right.
And I Googled it, came back like, well, we can do this for like 30 minutes and it's free.
Blah,
like,
blah,
really?
blah.
And that's how it started.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so.
And you've been doing the radio show for how long? But it's an hour now.
It's an hour now. So, yeah.
And you got two. You don't have just one, you got two.
I got four.
Oh my God. I need to do my research. You got four.
Well, it's two that I actually work on.
Okay.
Then the other two
don't get
are...
me together. Don't make me feel bad.
The
I'm my
other
own
two
show.
are on the website.
Okay.
But, yeah, I'm not on those, though.
Oh, okay.
But I produce those, though. But, yeah, it started out 30 minutes, man, in the attic of my mom's house.
That's what's
just
up.
Me and a...
Shout out to
Metro,
Mom.
Right, shout out to my OG. It's me and a Metro PCS phone plugged into the side of a old laptop and just talking about nothing for a half hour. Then we turned it to an hour. Then we added the video stream. Then we added the other shows. Now, you know, we doing all right.
Yeah, sound good. I ain't been on there one. You say you got four. I ain't got an invitation, nothing.
Hey, so me and my manager go work on that.
Okay. So let's talk about a couple of shows that we know for a fact. So we got Straight Off E-Block, which is really straight off E-Block.
Right.
And then we got He Say, She Say, and that's not Miss Nicole's included in both, right?
Yeah, well, she's included in both, but she's actually the co-host on the second one.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's
what
show,
I mean. She's on air with both shows. Or
no,
just
the one,
which is the He Say, She Say.
That's correct. Yep.
Okay. Well, we're gonna leave the audience at that, and we're gonna go to Butterflies by Ebony Davis featuring Mac Dundee from Seattle, Washington. Get our moves and seats together for Miss Nicole from the radio show from Blog Talk.
Shout out to Seattle though.
Shout out to Seattle. They check in.
Shout out to Seattle because I
Yeah.
can't wait till the Seahawks win another championship next Sunday.
Oh yeah, I'm
So
going
shout out
with the
to
Seahawks.
Seattle.
I
Yes.
love the Seahawks.
sure.
Yeah, shout out to Seattle. We love you in the D.
Yeah, you
We
have
love
to.
you in the D.
Even though I heard it rain every day.
Yeah, I heard it's a little dull, but the people have bright hearts. I know some of the people. So I'll say that they have bright hearts.
That was corny.
Shut up. It's okay. But I'm corny sometimes. Lame a little bit when I want to be sometimes. I'm not up on everything. A lot of things I'm up on, but everything I'm not.
Everything not.
But that's just, I'm a 311 Pisces. I can't help it.
I don't know nothing about that astrology.
I do. It's in my heart. Everybody's somebody, just like everybody's in relation to somebody somehow or another.
Really?
Yeah, that's another topic. We won't go on
Yeah,
that.
I guess so. I
We won't
don't
go
know.
with that, but it's real, though. It's real. Everybody's similar to one another. Real talk. We're going to go with Butterflies, you guys. Miss Ebony Davis featuring Mac Dundee from Dundee Entertainment out of Seattle, Washington. And we'll be back more with Q Lewis straight from E-Block.
E-Block Radio.
E-Block Radio.
Butterflies, yes, I get them when he passes by. When he smiles, oh, he makes me smile. Although he butterflies.
All right, welcome. You are listening to Rene Steppin Out on Faith on 88.1 FM WHPR, where we support the independent community from Highland Park, Michigan to around the world. Thank you for joining us, you guys. We have now, that was Butterflies, if I didn't say it right. Ebony Davis featuring Mac Dundee out of Seattle, Washington. We know we support the independent community worldwide, so you're going to hear music from all over the world. Again, back with us today is Mr. Q Lewis from Off the Block, Ingleside Off the Block, and his multi-talented self. He has a radio show, which we want to talk about now, straight off the E-Block. Let me get me together, make sure I got it right, because I want every word, every letter, every consonant.
All right, so the book is Off the Block. The radio show is straight from the E-Block. So
And it's
similar.
E-Block. Why is it E-Block? Because it's Ingleside.
Right, something we just learned in the first half of the show. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
that's right. I'm getting it together. Sitting next to us, Miss Nicole, co-host of one of the radio shows called He Say, She Say. Hey. It's good to see you, girl.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. So we're gonna talk. Which radio show we want to talk about first? Let's talk about the He Say, She Say. Which one was first? Which one started first?
Oh, well, of course, the original.
The original, straight off the E-Block?
Straight from the E-Block,
Straight
for
from
sure.
the E-Block. Let's
was
go
the
on.
original.
Okay, give us some information on Straight from the E-Block on how we can, of course, tune in and the days and time and what's gonna make us tune in, because you guys have some great topics.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. You can check out the shows live every Monday, 7 until 8 p.m. at www.eblockradio.com. When you click on there, it allows you to look at the old shows, check out the live show on that day, and you can even check out some pictures, because we got our Instagram streaming straight through there too. So
That's what's up.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
You know, give me some ideas. No, I'm kidding. So what's up with the E-Block? Straight from the E-Block.
You know what it is basically is it's. I mean, to be honest with you, it's just two dudes from the block with some ideas about society and everything else.
Okay.
And we put it on the radio.
Okay.
I
And
mean,
you
that's-
guys get any call-ins?
Yeah.
And your topics be really nice. Like give me an example of the last
Now,
show yesterday. What's
now,
today?
Yeah, well, today we did a He Say She Say show. Last week,
Monday, right?
You know, I can't remember
What's going on the topic tomorrow?
Now,
I'm gonna give my viewers a reason to tune in and watch.
So
Is that
tomorrow,
okay? Yeah.
it's most definitely all right.
Come on with that.
So tomorrow on E-Block Radio, all right, www.eblockradio.com.
Oh God, yes.
We talking about threesomes, all right? We talking about
Oh,
Three's Company, all right? And we ain't talking about Jack Tripper.
that's all right.
No, so what the topic
That's
is
fine.
tomorrow
I'm
is
gonna have to tune in.
yeah. Well, what we're talking about tomorrow is, you know, what would be your response if your mate came to you with an idea like, let's have one. You know,
Yeah.
how would you react? So that's what we want to talk about tomorrow.
You
So make
said
sure
what
you tune
time?
in 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I know it's people all over the world, so it's Eastern Standard Time. Yeah,
That's what's up. And you know, at 7, I'm gonna be somewhere else
yeah, that
until
other place.
8. So yeah. So how would I low key? You know, what if I wanted to watch from my pocket?
Yeah, if you want to watch it from your pocket, you know what? We also have a mobile app. It's not available on Apple yet. All right, so we do have it available on Android, so you can
Play
download it
Store.
from the Google
The Google.
the Google Play Store. All right, it's the E-Block Radio application. So you just type in E-Block Radio, it'll pop right up. You know, because we not important, but we important enough that it'll pop up in Google Play. So. So you can
what's up.
download that, and actually it'll stream right through your phone, you know, just like you do on 88.1.
I'm Rene Steppin Out on Faith
For sure.
every Sunday from 6 p.m. to 7. We
Gotta
live.
do that. You gotta do that.
Live. Okay, so that's what's up. Now, I think I'm gonna check that out, and it's gonna be you and I'm surprised you guys didn't put that on He Say She Say.
I know, and
you know I'm
we gonna have it. We gonna have it pretty soon.
Okay, I'm
We're
just
gonna have it
shocked.
pretty soon.
Because two guys talking about it. What can the answer be? I'm just saying. But we won't even spoil it for Monday. We're gonna make sure we all.
I was gonna
tune
say
in.
you have to check it out.
And
see
see what it can be. Miss Nicole.
Yes.
From He Say She Say. Now, sitting here this little short hour with Q has been amazing because he's funny. He know how to come in. I love it. You know what I'm saying? He's microphone friendly. Social friendly. And I think that's what's up. How is it with He Say She Say? When I say how is it, the topics that you guys have, I know you guys have on both shows great topics. Do you give like the woman's point of view of the topics, or kind of enlighten us?
Yes, that's what that's what He Say She Say is about. His opinion versus my opinion on relationship topics.
Okay.
So we kind of go back and forth with when we do the show. So we kind of be looking at one another sideways sometimes.
Right, like I can't believe
Like,
you
all the
feel
time.
that way. Is that what? Because you come straight from the heart and let him say it. It's 2015. We got to be real for real, no realer than real.
But she made me that way.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she told me that's how it's
Alongside of every good
yeah,
man.
Yeah,
This is a good woman.
for sure. But you know what? We got to segue into this because I said it earlier when we was doing the show that I was gonna find a way to mention this. All right.
All right, I'm ready.
I was gonna find a way to mention it because our show today was about whether you would take a job from an ex, like would you work for them?
Right. See what I mean when I say the topics are great?
Yeah.
I love them.
I'm dead set against it, but somehow she said that she would take a job from an ex-boyfriend.
Oh,
and I think that's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, we had
Why?
that conversation on our way here.
Why? He's like, oh, you really feel that way? No.
So you agree?
Well, I mean, a job, it depends on the money and the pay. What do you mean, an ex-boyfriend? It is. Ex mean is what it is for a reason. Ex, we business.
Exactly.
You mean he own his own business and I'm working under him, or he management or something? He's hiring me.
Either one.
Yeah. I'm sorry. As long because first of all, ex is ex. As long as he wasn't ex, and I had to carry him away by 6 or by 2 with the cuffs on it, we good. Or judging by 12, however that. As long as that didn't happen, we good.
So it's okay if your man take a job from his ex girlfriend.
Yes.
And
Because
you're
if he
comfortable with
minds, there's no reason for me to be uncomfortable.
That I feel you on that, but I'm not buying it. So I'm not buying it. So if you listening right now on 88.1, you know Rene Steppin out.
That's right.
You probably just need to hit that number 313-868-3688 and tell them something. I need some testosterone.
I don't understand why that would work. Why not? Why would you not?
I'm not working for my ex and I'm not hiring her. I don't want any contact with her because when I have contact with her, if I hire her and I go back home and she say, "Oh, so was your ex on lunch with you?" Right, exactly.
What? You went to Friday.
Thank you. And you already stressful enough at your job. You don't want to come home with that. Come on.
So you blaming the home person, the reason why you wouldn't take it?
No, both ways. I don't want contact with her either. I don't want her to think that something might happen, or I don't want her to think that I'm gonna give her any kind of special benefits because I know her. Like, this is like people that you know. Like I told her, it doesn't even have to be an ex. If it's a person that I just don't, like even if it's a guy, like if we had problems before, I don't want him to give me a job because if those problems come back up again, he on top of me.
Well, that let you know the difference. I'm not cutting you off. I apologize. Between us women and men. You know what I mean?
You look at it as a job.
The real deal is that we do think differently. Yeah. And if you would agree with me, Nicole,
yes.
We think they can't never say, "Oh, men and women are the same." We're not the same. Not just because of our parts, because of our mindset, and our thinking. Because I see Q as a real man. He came straight out the gate and said, "It's 2015. We not holding them up, Renee. I'm not. It's all honesty, straight, real, forward, and you can't do nothing but respect that." And that's real talk. So. Yeah, and we feel sincerely, yes, we will take the job. The money
Obviously.
right, I'm in there.
Obviously.
He better go. The ex better go. I'm with, right now. He better beat it. You know what I mean? Give me cut that check. Because I'm doing my 8 hours and I'm like, what? You said I get an hour off for lunch. No problem. That's fine.
But that's one of the reasons why we thought that show, He Say, She Say, would be a good idea. Because it gives male versus a female opinion on relationships.
Okay.
So
Okay.
And I had to be honest. I was nervous at first
with the starting of the show.
Yeah, because I mean, you got to figure. It's some conversations that we can have on that show that can carry on back to the house.
Right, on the way home. If y'all riding together. Like you said, on the way here, you had to ask her. Really? You just you take the job, huh?
I swear I did. So you just go take that job, huh?
I know. You're like, wait a minute. That was just the topic, baby. What?
So we was both a little nervous about it at first because honestly we were. I don't even know how it came up. It was her idea, though.
Good job.
Yeah, it was her idea.
Good job. I'm going to have to get you on the show. I'm going to borrow her one day and get her on the show. Don't be mad. The day you don't have her on, I'm going to borrow her.
You go borrow her.
Borrow her one day. Let it come in. Because what they want, my show, a lot of viewers and listeners want my show to be more controversial. Mm-hmm. And it's not, because I support independence, so I support everybody, basically. Right. And I try not to even give controversial opinions because when I speak, I feel you on the realness, know, and I try to, and if I give my own opinion on it, we have people getting up doing things that, like WKRP. If you ever watched it, he told on the porch, on the steps, and everybody did it. I don't want that. I don't want no troubles like that.
Why not?
I'm not controversial. I try not to be up in the people's face, like the media and things like that. I may work on it. It's been 5 years. I mean,
the funny thing is sometimes just expressing your opinion can be controversial and you didn't even know it.
Right. Yeah, that's why I try to keep an opinion. I let the viewers and the listeners say their opinion. I try to keep my opinion to myself. I just want to support independence and play the music and the videos.
You see this thing right here?
Yeah.
This allows you to say whatever it is that you would like to say and have millions of people hear you say it.
I've had so many I just keep my comments to myself because I had so many comments on a lot of things that's been going on, especially with the police department and our people all in Florida and, yeah, I know.
We got 10 minutes because I have some views on that. And I know you might not be prepared for that.
I wasn't. It's live though. We definitely live. There's no bloopers. No.
So if you're not prepared,
no. I just had my own personal opinions on it, but I never really spoke about it. I'll give my condolences to the mothers or the family members and things of that nature, and even to some of the officers. Due to the fact that what happened after that with the police officer in New York, the two that were in the car.
Now that's a whole nother situation.
And people say that. People say, it didn't have anything to do with them choking out the men that couldn't breathe.
Right. Yeah, that's like low key terrorism or something. I can't really. Yeah.
You wouldn't even put those two together.
Yeah,
some people do. I have some people that live in New York and they actually put that together. I got a phone call when that happened.
Yeah.
Like I told you. This is what it is. We ain't taking this.
Nah.
And that was from New York.
Yeah, but they can't take credit for that because
can't take credit.
that wasn't even a fight. That was some other fight that we ain't even aware of.
Okay. It just happened to go down that way at that time.
I think so, honestly. And you know what? People in New York. Well, I don't know. I know you're scared.
I got some New York viewers.
I know you're scared. I don't be scared.
Well, I don't have no reason to be scared. First of all, you guess, and
so you ain't saying that. I'm the guest.
Look, the views and stipulations of this show is not by Rene's supported by Rene Steppin on faith. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna keep it real on that tip though. I mean, as far as New York goes, man, they've been dealing with police issues for a long time.
Right.
So with that being said, I mean, they're at a boiling point. I mean, at this point. Man, you just can't be choking out people and tasing them and shooting them. Like I just don't understand. And for me, it's not a racial issue. It's not black or white. It's authority abusing their authority. I mean, at some point, we cringe when you look at videos from overseas somewhere where they got militants in the streets, the neighborhood streets with AKs and everything. We looking at it like that, but our police doing the same thing. So you can't cringe at a third world country when we turn our police department into the military. You know what I'm saying? So we can't cringe at that when we letting it happen at the crib. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shout out to New York, man. Hold it down.
Shout out to New York. We love you. We got some New York artists music that we play. Next time you guys got to come back, even if you both sit in on the show and kind of co-host with me, so you can get a feel of the music and the videos and stuff that we air from the artists. We have so many and so much music.
Yeah.
So, and I always want to share it.
That's what's up.
I
got a couple. Yeah, I got a couple of artists too. I probably could. Yeah.
Okay. It's got to be radio edited. We regulated by the FCC.
All right, so I withdraw that last statement. I don't have a couple of artists. I retract that statement. I'm sorry. I don't have anything.
Edit that music for me. There's certain things you can say. That's not that you don't have to worry about the FCC, and we'll talk about those words if you like off the air. But
what's the FCC?
Federal.
I know what it is. I'm being funny. I'm being funny.
Okay, well, say something funny. Because that wasn't funny.
on E-Block Radio, I'm saying
not regulated?
It ain't regulated.
Oh God.
So guess what? When you tune in tomorrow on www.eblockradio.com, you go hear all kind of foolishness and shenanigans.
It's okay. I'm going to make sure I watch it also. But you guys aren't on the 88.1 radio dial, and that's why you're not edited.
Right.
So it's okay. That's not why you're not regulated.
Yeah, we're not regulated. But
I love it that you on Mondays, though. Give us a boost for Mondays, because sometimes Mondays can be a drag all day. You know what I'm saying? It's Mondays. Not easy getting through Mondays. My God. And if you go to work or wherever all day on Monday, when you get home, myself, when I get home, I'm tired. I'm laying straight down.
Monday just drained.
Yeah, they drain me completely. I'm sleep early. Yeah. Okay, so can we find the book where?
You can find the book also actually at the publishing website. That's www.flipside-ink.com. All right, you can go there. You click on the icon for the book. It actually takes you to Amazon, which is where it's available.
Okay.
It's cool because on Amazon it's $9.99, but if you got a Kindle, if you have a Kindle download, then you get it for $1. Actually, you can download it for $1. What am I doing?
Okay, that's what's up. So if for more information on the book and how to get it, they would actually go to
www.flipside-ink.com.
Okay, that's what's up. And we are looking for the next book about please make sure you check your engine light.
Something like that.
Right.
Don't ignore the check engine light.
Don't ignore the check engine light. That's going to be hot.
Right.
In about a year or so.
I'm about to call it CoCo. That's what I call it. CoCo.
J.
Yeah, CoCo J.
CoCo J. That's what your name is on the.
Oh no, he said she said CoCo J.
Okay, so that's what we said.
Yeah, she working on the book too, though. So
okay, you got all major ideas. No, I'm kidding. Tell me what your book gonna be about. She's gonna be like.
Now she might not be rated.
Yeah, I ain't ready.
Okay, you do.
She in the beginning stage for her. So
okay, well, don't be throwing her out there.
No, I just want to let the people know that she doing her
and
thing.
it's gonna be published for sure by Flipside Inc.
I don't know. She don't like working for me. So, but she'll work for her ex. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? She won't work for me, but she'll work for her ex.
There you go.
We'll see.
We'll see. See what I'm talking about?
We are live.
That's what
on
I'm talking
88.1 FM WHPR, you guys, with straight from the E-Block Radio.
For sure.
And He Say, She Say Radio. And just, if you don't mind, give me the times and the dates again for each radio show and the app.
All right. So the first off, the Straight from the E-Block Radio is live Mondays 7 until 8 p.m. He Say, She Say is Sundays 4 until 5. So right before your show. Right?
Yeah.
And now also too, the other two shows I didn't get a chance to really shout out, but it's a sports show called Beyond the Bleachers. That's on Wednesdays. 7 until 9. That's actually a 2-hour show.
Okay.
And then I got a Real Rap Radio. It's on Tuesdays, 7 to 7:30. So right now it's just a half-hour show.
Okay.
Does independent talent. So.
Okay, so I want to make sure I get into all of those because I like sports too, Beyond the Bleachers or what have you. So that's what's up.
So this Wednesday we're talking all Super Bowl. Go Seattle, man! Shout out to the Seahawks.
Shout out to the Seahawks, and it was so. How we even played Butterflies from Seattle, Washington.
I know, right? It was right on time.
Right on time. Shouts out to Cisco, my engineer over there, getting it in. I love him.
Right.
Cisco, can we get that Anthony Ananias? I'm gonna shut the mics down for a minute till and then come back with He Say, She Say, and Off the Block and Straight from the E-Block Radio. Q Lewis. Miss CoCo J.
Yes, CoCo.
CoCo J in the building.
Look at that dimple. Y'all better be watching that dimple.
I know, right?
Don't let your pride hold you back. Didn't you know that this love is for you? Let me hold you. Let me hold you. me hold you. Let me hold you.
All right. Welcome back to Rene Steppin Out on Faith, where we support the independent community from Highland Park, Michigan to around the world, right here on 88.1 FM WHPR. We're winding it down. In the building is Mr. Q Lewis off the block with his book Off the Block, Ingleside, and his radio show He Say She Say with Miss CoCo J over here to my right, and straight from the E Block. I mean, you're just the multi-talented Q Lewis. I just want to thank both of you guys for joining me today and sitting in with us. The hour flies by so fast.
It does.
Seems like we just sat down. I want to ask you to please come back. And is there any shout outs you want to give to your people or any information you want our viewers and listeners to know before we take it home?
CoCo J, you got something for them?
Well, just ask for everyone to tune in on Sundays for our show, CoCo J and Hood Howard Stern. On Sundays from 4 to 5 for He Say, She Say, eblockradio.com.
For sure. Oh, yeah, I know. I didn't even say my name.
The Hood Howard Stern.
Right?
Oh, my God. I'm over here in my seat like
yeah,
Hood Howard Stern.
That's my name on the radio show Hood Howard Stern. Yeah, so check us out, man. eblockradio.com. We in there. Hood Howard Stern. Don't forget to follow me, too, on everything. Hood Howard Stern. Everything. Instagram, Twitter is all Hood Howard Stern. It's brand management.
I love it.
Holla at me.
I'm gonna make
Hood Howard Stern.
For Hood Howard Stern and CoCo J in the building on the Rene Steppin Out on Faith show. Nah, I didn't get a call. Let me see. Let me take this last call, then we're gonna take it home. Caller, you're hot on Rene Steppin Out on Faith. Who are we speaking with?
Hello, honey. You speaking with Lola K.
Hey, Lola K. How you doing? Catching us on the end of the show. What's going on?
Yes, girl. I just got in the door, but guess what? I was in the car reading this book, and this book is A1.
You talking about the Off the Block?
Baby, Off the Block is off the hook.
All right. That's what's up from Lola K. Lola, where you calling from, girl?
I'm calling from the kitchen right now. I'm in the crib. I'm in the crib now.
No, in Detroit?
Yeah, in Detroit. Yep, I just got in the door, but I was reading the book all the way coming here. I ain't raised my hand. I'm on page 16. I'm in my lifetime now.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We
tell
love
him that book. The book is really, really good, and you know, it's a lot of good stuff in here. It's a lot of just knowledge, and he a poet, and he got just some of everything. Jim Crow, black on black. He got some of everything in here.
Good job. Sure. Good job. We appreciate that, Lola K.
Yep. And I just want to say, you know, I love you guys. Nice to meet you. You know, he was a nice guy. So was his girlfriend, and Rene, you know, I love you. And I just want to, you know, let you know that this book is off the hook.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. You got us on the tail end. It's 7 o'clock. We're going to take it home with that, Lola K. And we appreciate you calling in, getting those words in. And we guess we'll see you guys next week.
Peace out.
All right. Peace. For us, y'all. So
real quick.
Yeah. We right at 7. So this is the end of the show. So we want to thank you guys for tuning in. CoCo J, Q Lewis, the Hood Howard Stern in the building, y'all. Didn't know. Straight from the E Block. Make sure you get that app. You guys download it. You heard it right here. Off the Block, Q Lewis, Rene Steppin Out on Faith, CoCo J. He Say, She Say. Make sure you guys catch that. Good night.